So this is the last problem which I will be solving. So for our topic isometric to orthographic conversions. Okay. So though this particular, I don't know how you feel seeing this problem. So again, this problem is also a very simple problem. Okay. So first you try to analyze what are the length, breadth, and height distances. So and before that, the very most important thing is regarding the front view. Okay, regarding the arrowhead or arrow mark. Okay, so this arrow mark indicates what? So this arrow mark indicates the front view. So then this becomes the left side view, which I have to draw on the right hand side of the front view. So this time I won't repeat any mistake. So let me draw my front view over here, and after that to the right side I will draw the left hand side view, and the top view will be exactly below that of the front view. Okay, so let me again start with the front view. So in the front view, what I can see here is, so this vertical distance is 14 mm, so which I am able to see here. Okay, and this total length is 100 mm. So first let me draw that one. The vertical distance is 14 mm, and this total distance is equal to 100. Okay, and again this vertical distance is also equal to how much? So here it is clearly shown that that is also equal to 100 mm. So let me take 100 mm like this. Okay, uh, yeah, I think we should not draw this entire 100 mm. Okay, okay, so after this we have this length how much? So this length is equal to 86. So how I am able to tell this one is, so since this entire length is 100 and this block thickness is 14 mm, so the left out distance is 86. So until 86, so I'll try to draw this one like this. Okay, and after this, so the vertical distance, so vertical distance what I can do is, this vertical distance is how much? So this is 14, and this entire vertical distance is 100, and from here to here it is 35. Okay, this is 35 and this is 100. So that means from this point till bottom, from this point till bottom, so it will be equal to 65. So out of that 65 again, so we have already drawn 14 mm. So 65 minus 14, it becomes 51. So until a distance of 51, so I have to draw this line. Okay, and this one, so I can draw it like this. But anyway, in the front view, though this is again a semicircular shape, it won't appear like a semicircular shape to you. So from bottom, from this particular point till 100 mm, it will just come like a straight line. So though this is like a semicircular block, it won't appear like a semicircular block in the front view. Okay, so it will rather appear like a straight line. Okay, so directly what I am doing is, I am trying to draw a straight line like this, but let me put a small indication such that, so this particular distance from this point to this point, it is 51. How did I get that 51? So from the bottom it is 14, and from the top it is 35. So 35 plus 14 is how much? So it is 49. So 49, and the total distance is 100. So 100 in 100, if I take out 49 from this point to this point, so this distance is equal to 51. Okay, that's how I have arrived 51 from this point to this point. Okay, so this L shape I am able to see in the side view, and once again, so this shape, I cannot exactly describe the shape here, but this shape also I will be able to see in the front view. Okay, what will happen to this distance? All the breadth related distances will become 0 in the front view. Okay, in the front view, what are the two distances that we will be able to see? We will be able to see the length, and we will be able to see the height. We will not be able to see the distances which are related to breadth. So if this becomes 0, okay, so what will happen is, so from this point I should be able to draw this inclined line, but I don't know where exactly that inclined line comes. Okay, So to understand that one, so once again come back to this particular point. So from this point to this point, this height is how much? 35. Okay. So from that one, the distances for this circle are also given. Okay. So this smaller circle is how much? This smaller circle is 20 mm, and this bigger circle distance is given over here. This bigger circle distance is 36. That means from this point to the bottom of this bigger circle, the distance will be equal to 18 mm, because the diameter is equal to 36. Okay. From the center of that circle till the bottom, this distance will be equal to how much? This distance will be equal to 18 mm. So 35 plus 18. So 35 plus 18 is equal to 53. Okay. So 53, and this particular distance is 14. 53 plus 14, it is 67. So that means 33 mm I can draw this vertical line. Why? Because this entire distance is 100, this distance is 14, and this vertical distance is 35, and from the center till the bottom of this bigger circle, it is 18 mm. That means this leftover vertical line distance will be equal to 33 mm. Okay. So that 33 mm separate line I cannot draw, but what I can do is I can mark here 33 mm. Okay. So this vertical distance. Why? Because this vertical line merges with this one. Why it merges with this one? Because this line becomes 0 in the front view. That's why this line merges with this one. Okay. So I have marked 31 from here. And what is this forward distance? So this distance is equal to 30 mm, which you can see here. Okay. So for that one, what I will try to do is, so I will try to draw 30 mm like this. Okay. And from here I can directly join line like this till this end. Okay. So this is the shape, so which I have talked earlier. So this particular shape, so now you can see in the front view. Okay. So that one, and this regarding this cylindrical shape. Okay, hollow cylindrical shape. Okay. So this cylindrical shape distance is, length is 30 mm and the diameter is 36 mm. Okay. Just now I have drawn one line related to that particular cylinder, bigger cylinder. So what is the total height of this one? The total height of this one will be equal to 36, since it is a circle and the diameter is given as 36. From the bottom of this one till this particular line, so this entire total distance will be equal to 36. So from this particular point, what I will do, I will mark 36 mm, and this distance will be equal to 30 mm, like which is mentioned here. Okay. And after this I will try to join by means of a straight line. Okay. Though they are circular shapes, okay, it won't appear like a circle to me in the front view. Okay. So it may appear like a circle in the side view, but not in the front view. Okay. And there inside that bigger circle with 30 by 36, so one more smaller circle is there with 20 by 30. Diameter is 20 and the length of that particular circle, the inside, is 30 mm. So what I should do is, so at the middle I can draw, at the middle at a distance of 18 mm, so I can draw one line like this, and I should take 10 mm above distance and 10 mm below distance, and I should draw the dotted lines for this one. Okay. So these dotted lines represents what? So the dotted line represents the inner circle, smaller circle, which is not at all visible in the side view. Okay. It is a hidden part. All hidden parts are shown with the dotted lines. Okay. Now this is done, and one more smaller thing that is left is regarding the dotted lines for the smaller holes. Okay. So the smaller holes diameter is how much? So here it is mentioned that the two smaller holes are having a diameter of 15 mm. You already know that phi represents, the symbol phi represents the diameter. So with a diameter of 15 mm, two holes are there. Okay, these two holes are 15 mm diameter. So what is the distance of what is the dimension of this hole, or what is the location of this hole? So regarding this smaller holes, so what is the location of this hole? So from this end the inside distance is 34, and from this end the inside distance is 14 mm. Okay. So we are not worried about this distance. Why? Because this distance becomes 0, whereas this distance we need. So how much is that? So it is 34. So from here at a distance of 34, what I will do is I will try to mark just a line. Okay. So in that one, so the dimension of the hole is diameter is 15 mm. So that's why what I will try to do is I will try to mark 7.5 mm to the left side dotted and 7.5 mm to the right side dotted. So these dotted line represents the holes. Since the both holes are aligned in same line. Okay, if I represent the dotted line for one hole, so automatically it is understood that the dotted lines are there are represented for the other hole also. Okay, so with this I have completely done with the front view. Okay, now as usual for drawing the top view, what we need to do is we need to take the projection lines. Okay, we need to take the projection lines towards the front view and towards the top view. Okay, so very neatly try to draw this because you will be having drafter. So I think you people need not worry about drawing vertical lines like this, but I need to worry a little bit. Okay. mm, I am trying to do as good as possible. Okay, nice. Okay, and after that, so these lines are for the top view, and the lines which I am trying to draw now, so these lines are for the side view. So which side view? So these lines are for the left side view, which should be there on the right hand side of the front view. Okay, so these lines are for the smaller semicircle, not semicircle, the smaller circle, and this one, and the last one is this one. Okay. um, yeah, so coming to the top view, so since this is the front view, let me start at the back as usual. Okay, so that means this particular point should start somewhere over here. Okay, so it should start somewhere over here. Okay, so what is this total distance? This total distance is equal to 86 mm, as you already know that. So you try to draw 86 mm like this. Okay, and after that what you have here? So you have 14 mm semicircular block. That 14 mm semicircular block in the top view, again it will appear like a normal line. Okay, and this total distance is how much? This total distance is equal to 70 mm. I mean I am talking about the breadth here. Okay, and after that, so this particular 14 mm again, and after this semicircular shape which I am going to draw now, that semicircular shape also will appear like a rectangular block. Okay, now so what it is shown in the dotted line here. Okay, it is exactly appear it will exactly appear like this one, a rectangular block. Though it is a semicircular block, it will appear like a rectangular block. Okay, and after this another 86 mm like this, and after this 70 mm. Okay, okay, so that is done, and we are left out with holes here, two holes here, and two cylindrical shapes here. Okay, so where are those two cylindrical shapes? So these two cylindrical shapes are exactly at the center of this 70 mm, exactly at the center of the 70 mm. So that's why what I will try to do here is I will try to draw a horizontal line which is exactly at the center of this 70 mm. Okay, and after that what I can do is, when you are seeing this bigger circle from the top view, so again that again that circle will appear like a rectangular block. Okay, that rectangular block length is how much? Length is 30, and the diameter of this one is 36. So from here at a distance of 18 mm, and from here at a distance of 18 mm, what I will try to do is I will try to draw something like this. Okay, which represents the image for the bigger circle. Okay, this length is equal to how much? This length is equal to 30, and this diameter is equal to how much? This diameter is equal to 36. Okay, And what about the inner circle? The inner circle also is not visible in the top view. So that's why what I will do is, so again I have my center line. So at a distance of 10 mm to the top, and at a distance of 10 mm to the bottom, so I will try to draw the dotted lines. So this inside semicircular, circular hole is not visible again in the top view also. Okay, so that's why it should be shown as dotted lines. Okay, and I am talking about this inner circle. Okay, now what about this slant edge? Okay, slant rectangular block. This slant rectangular block, so in the top view it will appear, but the distance will get reduced. Okay, what is the thickness of that block? It is 14 mm. So what I will do here is, so from here at a distance of 7 mm I will mark one line, and from here at a distance of 7 mm I will mark another line. Okay, so the total distance will be equal to 14. So I will try to join just like this. So these lines represent what? These lines represent the slant rectangular block which is there over here. Okay, and after this, in the top view we are left out with another two circles. Okay, in the top view these two circles are visible for you. Okay, so what is the location of these two circles? So from this end it is 34, and inside it is 14. Okay, so that's why what I will do is, from here, so the inside distance is 34, and this inner distance is 14. Okay, so I will try to mark a center. Okay, and somewhere here also inside distance is 10 mm. So these two circles are on the same line. So what is the diameter of the circle? The diameter of the circle is 15. Okay, so by taking 7.5 mm on the compass, just try to draw two lines like this which completes the top view. Okay, so the now the top view is completely done. Okay, along with dotted lines, everything. Okay, now we are left out with only the side view. Okay, so the side view what we have here is the left side view, which we have to draw on the right side. Okay, the very first thing that you will be able to see in the side view is 70 mm by 14 mm rectangular block. 70 mm by 14 mm rectangular block. So that one I will try to complete first. Okay, so this is my 14 mm. Okay, and this is my 70 mm, again 14, and again 70 mm. Okay, and after this, what about these lines, these 86 mm lines at both ends? These 86 mm lines, it will appear 0. So it will appear, it won't be it will not appear in the side view. Why? Because these lines are related to length. Okay, so you should know that in the side view we will be able to see only the breadth and height. So whatever the lines that are related to length, so those lines will become 0. Okay, and if these lines become 0, this point over here merges with this one. Okay, and after this, from here to, so here this vertical distance, how much I have to draw? Already we have calculated that one. Okay, once again I will try to tell that one. So this is 14, and the total distance is 100, and from here to this point, so it is 35. So 35 plus 14, it is 49. So that means this vertical distance will be equal to 51. So from this end, so you have to draw a distance of 51. Okay, and from here also you have to draw a distance of 51. So I have already marked 51 in the front view. So until that one I will try to draw. Okay, and after this, what I know is, I know that the let me draw the center line for this one. Okay, so this total distance is 70 mm. That means I have drawn a center line exactly at 35 mm. Okay, so now what I will do is, somewhere over here I will take the center, and with a distance of with a radius of 35 mm on the compass, I will try to complete my semicircular shape like this. So I will try to complete the semicircular shape like this. And what about two circular shapes here? So these two circular shapes are having one is having 36 mm diameter, and another one is having 20 mm diameter. So again with the same center over here, so take a radius of 18 mm on your compass. I have already taken the projection lines of the bigger circle as well as the smaller circle over here. So this distance should be equal to 18 mm, which completes 36 mm diameter circle. And for smaller circle, so something like this it will come. Okay. And is there anything left? Yeah, so two more things are left in the side view. So in the side view you will be able to see this slant rectangular block, so which is 14 mm. That means from this center 7 mm to the left like this, and 7 mm to the right like this, 14 mm block. So that's also done. And what about this circular shapes? So in the side view you will not be able to see the small circular holes having 15 mm diameter. Okay. So again, you know what is the location of this one in this 70 mm. So from this end inside distance is 14 mm, and here also it is 14 mm. So from here you can take 14 mm distance here, and here also you can take 14 mm, and to the left side of 14 mm, to the left side of this particular point, 7 mm dotted line like this, and 7 mm dotted line like this, which represents the hole 15 mm, 7.5, sorry, 7.5. Okay, since the diameter of the hole is 15 mm, the half of that one is 15. Okay, so once you draw the center line, so to the left side 7.5, to the right side 7.5. So here also once you draw the center line, so this line which you are drawing dotted, so that should be 7.5 to the left and 7.5 to the right. Okay, so with this we have completely done with the solution. So for this particular isometric view, I hope you understood this one. So try to practice this by freehand, or if possible try to practice this all these problems with if you are having a drafter. Okay, because in the end examination you have to do with the drafter only. Okay, so it's better to always have practice with the drafter. Okay.